Sunjay Kapur's life was one marked by privilege, ambition, achievement, and remarkable turbulence. Born on October 15, 1971, into a distinguished Punjabi business family, Sunjay inherited not just material wealth, but also a legacy of industrial prowess. His father, Surinder Kapur, was a pioneer in India's auto components sector, and his mother, Rani Kapur, was a well-known figure in social circles. From a young age, Sunjay was groomed for success. He attended the Doon School in Dehradun, a prestigious boarding institution, before moving to Mumbai's Cathedral and John Connon School. The Kapur family's resources enabled Sunjay to pursue higher education abroad, where he earned a BBA in corporate strategy and human resources from a leading university in London, and supplemented his learning with executive courses at Harvard Business School and MIT. This background set the stage for his business career, which would become the defining force in his adult life. Sona Comstar, the company founded by his father, was already a respected name in the Indian automotive landscape. But after Surinder Kapur's death in 2015, Sunjay assumed leadership and transformed Sona Comstar into a global powerhouse. His approach was characterized by aggressive expansion, strategic partnerships, and a commitment to technological innovation. Under Sunjay's stewardship, Sona Comstar established manufacturing facilities across continents, supplying critical automotive components, including those powering the rapidly growing electric vehicle sector, to major automakers worldwide. His vision and drive positioned Sona Comstar at the forefront of a changing industry, and his reputation as an ambitious, forward-looking industrialist was cemented. Yet, as much as Sunjay's professional life was a story of growth and achievement, his personal life unfolded under the harsh scrutiny of celebrity culture and media fascination. He was married 3 times, each relationship drawing public attention and, at times, controversy. Sunjay's first marriage was to designer Nandita Mashtani in 1996, a union that ended in divorce around the turn of the millennium. In 2003, he married Bollywood star Karisma Kapoor, a relationship that would bring both children and intense public focus. Together, they had Samira, born in 2005, and Kiaan, born in 2011. However, the marriage proved stormy, plagued by allegations of domestic abuse and mistreatment, particularly during sensitive periods such as pregnancy and their honeymoon. These accusations, made public as part of their divorce proceedings, painted a picture of a deeply troubled relationship. The divorce, finalized in 2016 after years of acrimony, involved disputes over alimony, custody, and financial transparency. Despite the bitterness, both Sunjay and Karisma reportedly maintained a relationship with their children, striving to provide stability in the aftermath of very public discord. The following year, Sunjay married Priya Sachdev, with whom he had a son, Azarius, and also adopted Priya's daughter, Safira, from her previous marriage. This new chapter brought its own complications, as Sunjay's blended family would later become central to the legal battles following his death. Sunjay Kapur's status extended beyond business. He was a fixture in elite social circles, known for his love of polo, luxury lifestyle, and friendships that spanned continents. At the time of his death, his net worth was estimated at around $1.2 billion, though subsequent reports indicate that the value of his estate and overlapping claims could be much higher, reaching approximately Rs 30,000 crore, around $4 billion. His influence, both in industry and society, was considerable, yet controversy was a constant companion. Allegations from Karisma Kapoor about domestic abuse and mental torture were widely reported, and disputes over alimony and custody played out in both courtrooms and the public eye. Financial transparency became an issue, with claims and counterclaims over the division of assets, and Sunjay's mother, Rani Kapur, later raised questions about the handling of family wealth. These accusations, and the media attention they generated, ensured that Sunjay's private life was never truly private, and that every move was subject to scrutiny. On June 12, 2025, tragedy struck. Sunjay Kapur died suddenly during a polo match in the UK, at just 53 years old. The immediate cause was reported as cardiac arrest, but multiple sources indicate that the underlying trigger was anaphylactic shock after swallowing a bee that stung him in the mouth or throat. The event sent shockwaves through business, Bollywood, and social circles. Tributes poured in, with Karisma Kapoor and their children, Samara and Kian, performing the last rites. At Sona Comstar, the board moved quickly, appointing Jeffrey Mark Overly as the new chairman and Priya Sachdev Kapoor as a non-executive director, fueling speculation about the future of the company and the disposition of Sunjay's immense estate. What followed was a cascade of legal disputes that have gripped national attention. The central issue is the fate of Sunjay's estate, estimated at Rs 30,000 crore, and the validity of a will dated March 2025 that allegedly leaves the majority of assets to his widow, Priya Sachdev Kapoor. Sunjay's children with Karisma Kapoor, Samara and Kian, have filed a lawsuit in the Delhi High Court challenging the will, claiming it is forged and that they were kept uninformed about key assets. Priya Sachdev, defending her position, asserts that the children have already benefited from the RK Family Trust, receiving assets worth about Rs 1,900 crore, a figure their legal team argues is a fraction of the true estate. Rani Kapoor, Sunjay's mother, has added another layer of complexity, alleging she was coerced into signing documents while grieving and denied access to family accounts and documents. She has questioned the transparency of asset management following her son's death and sought a delay in Sona Comstar's annual general meeting to address these concerns. The company has denied her allegations, stating she hasn't held shares since 2019 and that all actions were legally compliant. The Delhi High Court has responded by ordering Priya Sachdev to disclose all known movable and immovable assets, with hearings scheduled to address the contested will's validity and claims of forgery. Media scrutiny remains intense, with every development reported and debated. Allegations from Karisma Kapoor have resurfaced in the context of the estate battle, while Rani Kapoor's claims of irregularities have raised public concern about the handling of affairs after Sunjay's passing. The implications of this legal drama are far-reaching. The outcome could set important precedents regarding inheritance rights, legitimacy of wills, and the transparency of trusts in India. The case has also reignited conversations about domestic abuse, mental health, and the gap between public persona and private reality. Sona Comstar's reputation and Sunjay Kapur's legacy hang in the balance as court hearings continue and the family's emotional and financial fallout becomes ever more apparent. In the end, Sunjay Kapur's story is one of dazzling success and deep controversy. A man who built a global business empire, but whose private life and sudden death have led to a legal and emotional struggle that is far from over. The world watches closely, waiting to see how the courts will rule, how the assets will be divided, and what legacy will ultimately remain.